Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, all you little maniacs across the planet Earth, once again, it is time for Robcast. Coming at you live, uncut and unrated from Spreaker Podcast and Robcast Radio. So here's zombie little maniacs, and here we go. Yeah! Wasn't a very enthusiastic wow, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, once again, welcome to Robcast, coming at you live, uncut, and unrated from beautiful Brazoria County on the Golden Gulf Coast. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, as you know, we always start off your show. Yes, it is your show, by saying thank you to the military. Thank you, Army, Navy, Air Force, and Marines for doing, that's right, what you bad motherfuckers do to keep our country free. Oh, and while we're giving out thanks at the beginning of the show, so yes, thank you very much, military, past, present, and future. Thank you very much for your service. And while we always start off the show also by like saying, hey, yo, support your local peace officers. Back the badge, support the boys in the blue. They only want to get home to their family, just like, that's right, me and you, baby. All the first responders, police officers, firefighters, and EMTs, mad respect. Because, hey, when all of us regular, everyday Joes are running away from danger, that's right, you are trained to run straight into it. And for that, Robcast Radio will always give you mad respect. All of you first responders, police officers, firefighters, EMTs, thank you for your service, guys. All right. Woo! So today we will get into a little bit of, let's say, they are some scamming motherfuckers on the interwebs. Somebody tried to fucking sign onto my Google yesterday, and I'm lucky, man. I was like, fuck yeah, man, secure that shit. Send me a motherfucking email, a text, call me. Somebody else tries to get into my shit. They're not going to get much. All they're going to do is cluster fuck on anything that I'm trying to do for you all. You know what I mean? Or trying to build a couple little old motorcycles, you know, try to help pay the bills. With some skills, and just like having skills to pay the bills, always here at Robcast Radio, we will remind you that yes, you have a special talent. You have a special talent. You have a special talent. You have a special talent, and you should be using it to your advantage every single day. Whenever you wake up, the world will be a better place. That's right. Use that shit before you lose that shit. So rock and roll, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Oh, man, that's bad. I have to look at my watch. It's Tuesday. Ooh, May the 9th. The 9th of May. And, okay, before this goes into a commercial, give me some clicking. Oh, no, don't do that. That comes in very hot, I do believe, still. Let's kill all this stuff and let it charge. We're going to kill the background. Kill the background and let it charge. And the audio nuggets. I'm not sure about audio nuggets. Because guess what? The mixing board is a little bit on the new side. It's probably be the second or third radio show that we've done with it. What? We're not making excuses, man. Flip's giving me the shame on you. No, dude, I'm not making excuses. We're making something happen. We're bringing them what we've got when we've got it. Just like we say, run what you brung. Speaking of running what you brung, man, day before yesterday, I drug my older brother all the way out up to Magnolia to buy an old rockety crotch rocket. The old rockety crotch rocket. I ended up loading it in the back of his truck and bringing it all the way back from up in bumfucked Egypt, and I got it back here, man, let's say 24 hours later. It's running. Motherfucker's running. I'm not driving it because the front fork seals have leaked oil everywhere. And I know when I went to pick it up, that kid is like, and I say kid, is 20-something-year-old man. This man was like, hey man, I think you can use transmission fluid. I was like, oh, okay. But I don't know, man. It takes only, 110 cc's or something like that of fork oil. And there isn't enough fork oil covering this bike to fill up 3 or 4 fork tubes. So I don't know. Anyway, we definitely gave the old CBR 600 F2 a little tune up. Check the oil, double check, make sure, check compression, and get the water out of the air box from it setting outside, stuff like that. And drain the water out of the carburetors. No matter how good it runs, it's not going to run on water, I guarantee that. Anyway, flush the fuel system, pull off the carbs, clean them out. Here Robcast Radio, we do talk a little bit about motorcycles, and if you like motorcycles, let me write that down, LBBR. We'll do a new episode of LBBR, which talks all about motorcycling, and it should be up in the next couple days. So yeah, that was a little bit of a flashback into the past, looking back, thinking about an old CBR 600 that I think when we were in our 20s, some friends of mine and I passed that thing around like it was a cheap prostitute, but like it was just, but however, it's a difference between people that take care of their things and know how to ride them, and at least know how to respect them. If, in my case, if I didn't know how to ride well, or at least I knew to respect the shit out of it before you start riding wheelies and stuff. I got a 2-week rule. But anyway, it was kind of cool. Bring one of those old cafe racer lay down type crotch rockets back to life, and to see it coming back to life. So yeah, that was then. Yeah, talking about scammers and people trying to scam you. I decided to sell a boat, and I'll put it on Craigslist. And let me tell you something. We had like 42 different messages, emails, text messages, and everyone wanting to send. I would like to send my agent. I will send you extra money if you let me pay you with a money order. If you let me pay you with a cashier's check. Or if you let me pay you with PayPal. And I don't know how that fucking scam works, but I'm not down with it. I'm not in for it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not having it. I sent them a text. I sent them all a text or an email that says cash, in person only. I don't care if we have to meet at your bank or at the police station, but I do cash in person only. It's more than safe for you to come to my house where there's this boat that I'm selling is in clear daylight. The road's right there. It's next to the road. Neighbors are out. It's perfectly safe. Nobody's going to mug you here on the Golden Gulf Coast when you're coming to look at a boat. We're going to try to help you any way we can. You know what I mean? The point is that, oh, man, fucking buyer beware. When you go to sell something on Craigslist, eBay, online, people are going to, fuck, man. So in dealing with that, there are always good people out there, just like you, that are just trying to do something honest. You know what I mean? Do I let a boat sit here for another year until I can get to it and pay for the storage, covering it, maintenance? Believe it or not, if something just sits there, you got to maintain it. You got to put air back in the tires. You got to roll the wheel bearings around. You got to pack shit with grease. You hear what I'm saying? So in order for me to relieve myself of that cost of owning a boat for the next year until maybe we'll pick up something different, have something else in mind, I would like to get a new kayak, which is about 1/10 of as inexpensive, just simply because the last one that I picked up, the last one that I bought from a neighbor, it was just too short. We made it all the way across Galveston Bay and on the way back, Matagorda West Bay. And on the way back, I fell out of that sucker. I just hit a little bobble-wobble, and it wasn't good in the 25 feet of water, and a life jacket, and all your fishing gear, and your anchor, and your paddle, and everything else. So a little bit larger of a kayak to be able to do a little That's really good exercise. Oh man, and talking about people that have problems with addictive personality, addiction, alcoholism, even if you just are a little bit depressed, anxiety, insomnia. The reason I bring these things up is we just talked a little bit about exercise, and I can tell you, if you just take you a 20-minute walk, get on your step life cycle or whatever for 20 minutes, walk the dog, or take you a jog, or anything that rhymes with log, and after that 20 minutes, you'll feel a lot better. You'll be in a better mood, because guess what? Those same endorphins that your brain releases whenever you have a drink of alcohol, or you take some pills, or you take you a couple shots. Well, let me tell you something. Yeah, it's an emergency room waiting to happen. A big dude rolling the fuck out on a little pit bike with no helmet on or anything. So, but yeah, get you a little exercise in, even if it's not just for. I mean, I always encourage people here on the Robcast Radio to live for your mind, your body, and your spirit, and to even those things out, spread that out evenly between the three. Because yes, you need to exercise. Yes, you need to read something. You need to exercise your brain, and you need to exercise your cardiovascular system. You need to put good things into your body, because we all know that you reap what you sow. You're going to get out of this world exactly what you put into it, and if you're lucky, the good Lord is going to bless you with some things that you did not expect, like you all. So that's all I'm saying. Boost sales. But yeah, just talking a little bit about the CBR. Fuck boosting sales. I like spontaneity. I would rather have 10 loyal followers than, a bunch of careless motherfuckers that only tuned in to try to win some free shit. I try to give more in use value than I take from you all in cash value. And being that the show's free, all I can ask is that maybe listen to whatever advertisers. Man, if you like something that you hear as far as a commercial or whatever goes, and if they put it on through Spreaker, then I'm blessed to have that on the show. So if it's something that you may be interested in, by all means, click on it. That's the way to support the show. Download the Spreaker Podcast app, the best podcasting network on planet Earth, where you can listen to the Joe Rogan Experience, Hollywood Babylon with Ralph Garman. You can listen to Smodco with Kevin Smith and Scott Mosier. We've got the Nerdist right here at Spreaker Podcast. Download the app, follow the show, go to where it says created by, click on my name. It will allow you to follow the show. You can follow us on Twitter, Robert Cole at Robcast Radio on Twitter, Robert Cole Zombie in parentheses on Facebook, and Instagram, Robcast Radio on Instagram, yada yada yada, man. Follow the show, and definitely you can correspond with the show. RadioRobcast@gmail.com, where your views and your opinions can be expressed right here, and you can even be on the show. If you'd like to be on the show, just send us a simple email, RadioRobcast@gmail.com, RadioRobcast@gmail.com. RadioRobcast@gmail.com is the clear line of communication between you and I. The producer, myself, or Flip, will definitely get back with you, and you are invited to be on the Robcast. It's a matter of having the wherewithal to express your views and your opinions. So yeah, spontaneity is big to me, because look, I would rather for things to happen naturally. Don't feel sorry for me because I only have a follower. I would rather have that follower than, the 500,000 or what. And the thing is, it'll happen naturally. That's what I'm saying, spontaneity. It'll be nice to have 50,000 followers, 100,000, whatever.